KSI is one of the biggest names in the world of YouTube, and he is now fast becoming a regular in the UK music charts. With a combined following of over 37 million subscribers across 2 YouTube channels, 7 top 10 singles, and a #1 album, collaborations with Lil Wayne, Yungblud, Future, and Anne-Marie to name but a few. He's an actor, creator, boxer, and you have to wonder where KSI will rise to next. This is KSI, The Come Up. KSI, also known as JJ, was born in 1993 in Watford, and as a teenager went to Berkhamsted School, where he first met co-founding member of the Sidemen, Simon Minter, aka Mini Minter. In 2008, at just 14 years old, KSI created his first YouTube channel, Jide Jr. On the same day, he uploaded his first video, a school project called Looking Through Space. That video now has over 200,000 views. Young KSI didn't hang around, and videos of him playing FIFA followed, as well as his first music-related uploads, where he would rap about various topics from football to physics. In July 2009, KSI created his current official account, Cue More Gaming Vids, and in 2011, his first vlog. By this time, JJ was earning enough money via his channel to consider making YouTube his full-time job. In an interview in 2020, he recalls the moment he asked his teacher whether he should drop out, based on the fact he was bringing in £1,500 a month from his uploads. Turns out he was making more money than his teacher was. KSI said, "That was the moment where I knew I needed to do this. Once I got past that barrier, I had to get past my parents." He added, "It was a lot of back and forth, but eventually they saw the money and said go for it." By now, the channel was gaining pace, and by 2012 had reached 1 million subs. It wasn't long until KSI hit his first major controversy, as he was dropped from brand collaborations due to accusations of sexism in some of his videos, something he later apologised for. And, undoubtedly, KSI showed us that he had grown, as his online style continued to develop, and by October 2013, the Sidemen were established. We could spend a whole other video explaining how the Sidemen came to be, but for now, let's focus on JJ and move swiftly to his debut single. The year was 2015. His biography was published. He had close to 11 million subs on YouTube, and his single, Lamborghini, detailed a life of fast cars, women, and money. The song reached number 30 in the UK and has since racked up over 120 million views online. 8 months later, JJ had signed a 3 EP deal with Island Records. His debut EP, Keep Up, reached number 13 in the UK album charts. So far, so good. The second EP, Jump Around, featuring Stefflon Don, dropped in 2016, and he toured the material across Europe at the end of the year. The track Touchdown even featured on the Baywatch film in 2017. But it was in February of that year that KSI changed his tune, deleting all of his social media posts and over 600 YouTube videos, which amassed to over 2 billion views. 4 months of silence followed, broken eventually by his single Creature, which landed at number 100 in the charts, promptly dropping out the following week. It seemed to many like KSI had not yet found his stride as a hitmaker. Now, I know we said we weren't going to focus on the Sidemen, but in 2017, KSI made a series of tweets stating he would be leaving the Sidemen following a dispute with fellow member Ethan Payne. The beef would go on to shape the sound of KSI's 4th EP, Distractions, a number of diss tracks aimed at Sidemen members, which reached number 31 in the UK charts. Now isolated from his former group of mates, a lone wolf in the YouTube world, to some, he became a villain. Joe Weller, a YouTuber with his own dedicated fan base, picked up on the back and forth between the Sidemen, calling the whole thing fake and particularly focusing on KSI. Joe challenged JJ to a boxing match, and he accepted. On the 3rd of February 2018, the fight was on, and after 3 rounds, just as KSI predicted, he won the amateur boxing match by technical knockout. In the post-match interview with True Geordie, he called out Logan Paul to fight. The challenge was accepted. KSI's Logan Paul diss track, On Point, was released a week before the match and, of course, played as KSI's entrance music to the ring. Between the draw and the inevitable rematch of one of the biggest boxing events in history, KSI created a musical project with Sidemen collaborator Randolph, which peaked at number 1 in the UK R&B album charts. Despite this success, though, JJ told the BBC that he struggled to sell gig tickets that year. He says, during a set of shows in Europe, a venue actually had to reduce its capacity and corner off certain areas so it looked like there were more people in the crowd. There was only 15 to 20 people there. It was just awkward. However, at the end of 2019, just 5 days before the Logan Paul rematch, it was announced that KSI had signed with RBC Records and BMG to take his music to the next level and further develop his music career in the US and internationally. With the world watching, it was the perfect time to release brand new music. Down Like That hit number 10 in the UK. Frustratingly for KSI, his musical success really started kicking off during lockdown. His 2020 debut solo album, Dissimulation, peaked at number 2 in the UK and charted in over 15 other countries. It was the UK's best-selling debut by a British artist that year. The only way he could really celebrate as the country went in and out of lockdowns was to keep making music videos and watch the views come rolling in. Things have been blowing up for KSI ever since. His second LP, All Over the Place, topped the UK charts, and a summer smash, Holiday, debuted at number 2 in the UK. KSI has proven his strength in character to adapt, grow, and hone himself as a musician, all whilst under the public gaze of the internet. As he continues to work hard on new projects both in the music game and elsewhere, you have to wonder which other world JJ can conquer next.